Blinks are overreacting. Again, pretty typical, I should know. But why do some fans want to boycott NCT Tokyo? And when it comes to the question of bringing other groups' Lightsticks to another group's concerts, should it be treated like a crime? We're going to be talking about all that and more in today's episode of my totally legit K-pop news show. So if you're interested, then please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. I also have a Patreon. Channel memberships are still on pause because my channel was demonetized due to reused content. I did appeal this, however, and it was denied. But we move on. We move on in life. It's fine. We try to move on in my emotional support brush. So first up, we are going to be talking about Jisoo Fans who are apparently angry about the order in which Dior uploaded some photographs. So this has been labeled an overreaction, very fitting to be honest. So on the 28th, Dior held a pop-up event. The pop-up event is described as an illustrious gathering of 10 esteemed celebrities and renowned models. And of course, in attendance to the event, we had Jisoo of Blackpink, but of course Yuna, world-renowned retired figure skater. The overreaction comes from the fact that Dior on their Instagram posted Yuna Kim first before they posted Jisoo. Oh my goodness, the horror! So let's check it out. Let's check out their Instagram. So here we are. I see a lot of Jisoo to begin with, but okay. So this looks like it's the pop-up event with a lot of pink flowers. It looks really cute and light and fluffy, right? So here's the first photograph that was posted. Welcome to the Miss Dior exhibition in Seoul, Korea. This captivating showcase brings to life the enthralling tale of flowers and unveils the resplendent archives of the iconic Miss Dior. Blah, 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 blah. So of course already we have people in the comments responding with gifs of Jisoo, of course. So this is the allegedly offensive photo in question. We have Yuna Kim. So right off the bat in the comments, I'm seeing people defend Yuna. Guys, Yuna was the first global ambassador and this is just a post. Don't make a big deal out of it. If you don't know Yuna Kim, I understand that, but don't underestimate her achievements and career she has made by making disrespectful comments. She deserves every first moment and place. So I'm not really seeing any backlash, just response to any potential backlash that might have been there before. So Yuna Kim or Kim Yuna. 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 Why? Oh, the old Roman is actually Kim Yuna. Okay, Yuna Kim. So she is the 2010 Olympic champion, the 2014 Olympic silver medalist, and a two-time world champion. Then, of course, there's tons of other prizes that she's won. And honestly, even if she wasn't an Olympic medalist, even if she didn't have all this backing her up, the order in which pictures are uploaded to an Instagram account, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I'm sorry. It literally doesn't matter, especially if they only have one picture of Yuna Kim and like 20 pictures of Kim Jisoo. Do you know what I mean? Like, get off your high horses. I mean, I don't expect new K-pop fans to know who Yuna Kim is. It's really the difference between the K-pop world and the sports world, right? Despite the fact that it's two different worlds, it's still going to cause fan wars. Because on one hand, you have people saying she was the first Korean ambassador for Dior. But then you have people also saying, you know, at least she made history. At least she's not some glamorized idol. And then, of course, on the K-pop side, you have people who are like, who the hell is she? It's interesting to see the least. A cross of worlds I didn't think we would ever see, to be honest. So we see the one picture of Yuna Kim. And then how many pictures of Jisoo? 3 whole pictures of Jisoo. 4. There's even a video of Jisoo up here. The gifs in the comments are really not the move, Instagram. It's so annoying. I want the juicy details of this beef. Oh, here we have it. Finally, I wanted to see only Queen from the beginning. You should do this first next time. I mean, she's the global ambassador, not only local ambassador. So as we scroll through some of Jisoo's pics, of course, we're starting to see where some of the overreaction is coming from. The bigger a fandom is, the more room there is for like actual children to speak their truth. Which is often rooted in nonsensical things. What can I say? So as always, let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Moving on to my new segment, Today in Protest Chucks, or potential protest chucks as we'll see. We have some fans who want to boycott NCT Tokyo. So if you don't remember, a while ago, SM announced that they would end their limitless expansion of NCT, with the last installation being NCT Tokyo. Now, a lot of people thought that Sungchan and Shotara would be part of this new NCT unit because they were newly added to NCT like 2-3 years ago. So everyone thought like finally SM is going to make use of them. Wrong. I mean, SM will be making use of them, but in a different boy group. A boy group that is separate from NCT. So it seems that this is not what a lot of fans want. On Twitter, we have at Boycott NCT Tokyo, who have outlined the details of their boycott. So this has 278,000 views, but I do have a translated outline on what they want. So they basically want NCT Tokyo to not be NCT Tokyo. They just want this to be a boy group that is separate from NCT. And they actually threaten that if there's no feedback from SM by May 31st, so by tomorrow, they will actually hold a protest truck demanding feedback. That's wild to me. That's absolutely wild. It's like, if you don't respond to me, I'm going to send a protest truck outside your house asking you to respond to me. So the reason they want the Tokyo team to be separate from NCT is because they feel like SM is just messing around with all these members' lives, adding members to this group, taking members out of this group. And this includes NCT 127, NCT Dream, WayV. And they feel that this is being done arbitrarily without considering the sentiments of N citizens. And fans for a while now have been waiting for Sungtan and Shotaro to join NCT Tokyo. But now that they're not even going to be part of the lineup anymore, it is senseless. Their second point is that they want SM to follow through with SM 3.0's promise of ending infinite expansion. They go on to say, we can no longer tolerate the company's irresponsible recruitment and withdrawal of members, so we request that SM 3.0's pledge to end the infinite expansion and that NCT be fixed at 20 members. Then number 3, they want active support of each NCT member and unit. So, SM needs to stop deceiving acts against NCitizen and its members. We require each group to carry out steady and active activities with more than 2 comebacks in a year, provide their own content at regular intervals, and provide fair and steady support for individual activities of all members. So a lot of the comments from K-netizens are along the lines of, Sungtan and Shotaro aren't even in NCT Tokyo anymore, so I don't see the point in even doing it. Honestly, Sungtan and Shotaro aren't there, so I don't understand why the Tokyo unit is needed. I support the fans. So let me know, which side are you on? Do you think it's fair to go through with NCT Tokyo now that Sungtan and Shotaro are no longer part of the lineup? Are you down with this boycott, or are you just gonna let everything slide like K-pop fans usually do? We're notoriously terrible at boycotts. Orbits are the only ones who made change happen, guys. We gotta up our game. So this tweet had mean to be caption, only Red Velvet Lightstick. And here we see a collection of other groups' Lightsticks. So this was apparently at Red Velvet's concert in Berlin. So I can't verify that this is actually a concert policy that they had, but it's still an interesting conversation to have, because obviously some people feel very strongly against bringing another group's Lightstick to another group's concert. And some people obviously feel that it's totally fine. I mean, you see it all the time. But the first response to this, imagine going to a concert to support your faves just to be treated as a criminal. This is just an embarrassing strategy to sell more Lightsticks. Really struggling to understand how bringing a Lightstick to a show to support the group, even though you don't have their specific Lightstick, is something y'all don't like. You guys are forgetting the main purpose of Lightsticks, shining a light so the performers know you're there. So let's just see. I see Luna's Lightstick. I see... What's beside Luna's Lightstick? I don't think I've seen that before. Or the one beside Luna's Lightstick. I see a Dreamcatcher Lightstick, a G-Idol Lightstick. I see a Lightning. I see an EXO Lightstick. At the very least, it could just allow SM Lightsticks, right? Let's consider this. If this is true, right? We have 10 Lightsticks, we have 10 Lightsticks that are not Red Velvet Lightsticks. If you spread those 10 Lightsticks amongst a huge crowd, are you really going to notice them? That's one argument to bring to the table. Another argument is Lightsticks are notoriously expensive, like crazy expensive. So to buy one for every single group that you love, on top of ridiculous concert ticket prices, on top of having to travel to said location, all of that jazz, maybe you have to pay for accommodation as well. If you consider every single one of those elements, at the end of the day, I understand wanting to bring another Lightstick. It's not something I would do because I would be way too scared of getting punched in the face. However, on the other hand, you have people saying that it's disrespectful to the artist. Imagine if everybody did this and they're looking to a crowd of Lightsticks that aren't their own Lightsticks. I mean, I don't know. When I went and saw 17, I couldn't even see their faces. I doubt they would. I doubt they would have seen me if I brought my Lightning. Do you know what I mean? They were just blurry, very synchronized blobs on stage. I can't even confirm that I actually saw 17. So of course this has gained traction. Oh my god, Red Velvet aren't allowing other Lightsticks at their concert. Again, can't confirm that. However, it caused another fan war because we actually have Mamamoo in the news as well. But for kind of the opposite reasons. They, during an intermission, it seems, are pointing out different groups' Lightsticks at their concert, but they didn't seem too mad about it. So we have this tweet. Mamamoo spots Neobong, Candybong in the audience, and then this is a transcription of the interaction. We hope next time you will come with a Mamamoo Lightstick. Thank you for matching our color. It's okay if it's not a Moobong, it just has to be a green Lightstick. The girls had fun teasing and were touched for the support. So let's just check out this video. I mean, everybody's laughing at it. That's the thing. If Mamamoo were upset about seeing different Lightsticks, do you think they would say anything about it? Do you think they'd be like, you specifically, do you remember that one clip? It was Yuna from ITZY, or was it Chaedong from ITZY? There was an ITZY fan cam that I saw where she said something to a member of the crowd and people started booing and she was like, no. That wasn't her intention to start people hating on that person. I can't remember. If you can remember what I'm talking about. You know, artists don't want their fans to get berated, to get booed, to get shit on. Do you know what I mean? So even if they were upset, I don't think they would express that. But some people do tend to think that artists are incredibly hurt by this. So I would love to know what you think. We have the contrast between the alleged Red Velvet concert and then the Mamamoo concert, which, as you can imagine, in the K-pop world causes fan wars. Who's better than who? One group's a loser for doing this. Another group is actually better for doing that. All that jazz. We also have this tweet. Mamamoo just pointed out my neobung in front of the entire audience. Scariest moment of my life. They were being so sweet and Hwasa blew a kiss after. My god. So let me know in the comments down below. Is it a crime to bring a different group's lightstick to another group's concert, or is it perfectly acceptable? Next up, we have Ateez selling peppers, or Hongjoong in specifically. So there's these videos going around of a truck with some boxes on it with Ateez's logo, and there's a voice, Hongjoong's voice, apparently selling peppers. So let's take a little look. Here's another video. Pirate style. We see some peppers in a bag here. We see the Ateez logo. Hot Constellation on TikTok has some translation for this. So the translation is hot and spicy. June 16th, pirate style Cheongyang peppers is coming. It literally says support Ateez comeback so their captain can stop selling peppers on the streets. So of course fans are praising this as like top tier marketing. It looks random as hell because their next title track is actually going to be titled Bouncy parenthesis K hot chili peppers. So that's really exciting. And it's going to be out on the 16th of June, a week before I can reapply for monetization. Yay! So that is basically it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. I also have Patreon if you want to support me on Patreon. You can get sneak peeks to videos as well as special videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye! So on the 28th, Dior held up a pop-up event. I can't say it. Fuck.